everyone, so today I wanted to take some time to talk about something that's very relevant to me and my skin at the moment, and that's dealing with stressed out, sensitive skin. And I'm someone whose skin just reflects absolutely everything that's going on in their life. So if I'm tired, if I'm working too hard, if I'm not eating very well, it just all comes out in my skin, and I can get stress related breakouts, I can get sensitivity and just all that good stuff. There really are so many things you can do though to help treat your skin, different products, and just keeping it healthy from the inside out. So today I'm just going to share with you a few tips and a few things that I like to do when my skin is feeling a bit down in the dumps. So first of all, obviously what you put onto your skin is really going to affect the way it looks and the way it feels, and especially when it comes to makeup. And I'm someone that likes to wear makeup on pretty much a daily basis, and I like to try a lot of new things. I basically wear a lot of products on my skin, and sometimes it can feel a little bit clogged, a little bit congested, and like my skin doesn't really get the chance to breathe. So what I like to do as often as possible is just wear a base product or a foundation or a tinted moisturizer that is very sheer and very lightweight. So something that's not going to clog up my skin, something that's going to let it breathe and let it have a bit of a rest and a day off, but something that still gives me a little bit of coverage and still makes me look a little bit more polished. So something that's become one of my favourites for all of that is the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue, and this is basically a tinted moisturiser product, but it's almost like a tinted gel. It feels very cooling and very soothing and incredibly lightweight. It's also oil free, so you really can't feel it on your skin. The coverage is actually really lovely. It gives a very airbrushed look to the skin, and it really hides any imperfections, any redness that can come out with sensitivity and stressed looking skin. So I try to use something like this about 2 or 3 times a week, especially on the weekends when I'm having a bit of a makeup free day or a bit of a makeup day off, and it's just a really nice way to make your skin look nice and pretty and flawless, but without really weighing it down with a heavy product. Now, the actual process of removing makeup can really have an impact on how our skin looks and feels, and a lot of the time I think people tend to use a makeup remover that can be quite stripping and drying, or just reach for the dreaded face wipes to take everything off, which really isn't good for your skin. My favourite product to use to remove makeup is a micellar water, and this one from Nivea, this is their 3-in-1 sensitive micellar water, is a really lovely one, especially if you are suffering from very sensitive, very tender feeling skin, because it's very soothing, very cooling and very hydrating. When I take my makeup off with this, I can instantly feel like my skin is just hydrated and it feels really soft and really plumped. This really takes off makeup really well and very gently as well. I tend to use one cotton pad soaked in the cleansing water all over my face, so to take off my foundation and blusher, lipstick, eyebrows, whatever I'm wearing on my skin. And then I use another 2 cotton pads for my eyes, and again I just soak it in cleansing water and then hold it onto my eyes for about 10-15 seconds, and I can just feel all the makeup being broken down and, you know, coming away, and then just swipe it off, and pretty much all my mascara, my eye makeup, eyeliner, whatever I'm wearing comes off in that one sweep. It's just a really quick and easy product to use. It doesn't dry my skin out, even though I have a slightly drier skin type, and it just leaves me feeling very refreshed and very soothed, and it's such an amazing budget price as well. So moving on from the product based side of things, I'm definitely a big believer in treating your skin from the inside out, and yes, that means drinking water. It's so important. I know it's probably the age-old beauty secret, everybody talks about it, but really drinking 2 litres of water a day, it just makes such a difference on your skin. If you have redness, stressed out skin, sensitivity, anything at all, I feel like water just heals it all. If you're not a massive fan of drinking just plain water on its own, you can always add a bit of lemon in there. I find that makes it taste really lovely. Or also drinking green tea is a really great way of getting a bit of water into your skin. It may take some people a little bit of time to convert to it, but I really love it. I find a cup in the morning just really wakes me up, and it's so good for your skin. It's packed full of antioxidants. Also, keeping to a really nice healthy diet and just consuming the right foods is going to be brilliant for your skin. And I have a couple of cookbooks here that I really love, and I feel like these are just skin loving cookbooks. So I have Deliciously Ella's book, which is quite a recent one that's come out, and I love this book. I'm a big fan of Ella. I love her blog. I think she has some amazing recipes on there, and the book is such a nice one. It's really well written. It's kind of got a few Instagram pictures in there, and it's really beautifully set out, but the recipes are just all delicious. I'm also a big fan of the Oh She Glows cookbook from Liddon, and I've had this one for a long time now, and I've really worked my way through the recipes. And one of my favourite things from this book, and something that I really like to eat when my skin is feeling a bit stressed out and a bit tired, is the courgette spaghetti avocado pasta. If you have this book, the recipe is on page 173, and it's actually called the 15-minute creamy avocado pasta, but what I like to do is take the sauce from this and then put it onto some courgette noodles. And if you don't have a spiralizer in your life, it really is something that you need to invest in. They're not too expensive, you can buy them on Amazon. It's basically just a way to turn vegetables into a kind of pasta type dish, and I especially like using courgettes because you can just twist the handle and then make this mound of courgette spaghetti, which tastes really good. And when you combine combine it with a sauce, especially the avocado sauce from the Cookbook, it just tastes really lovely and very, very similar to pasta. The great thing about using courgette pasta as an alternative is that you get a lot of vitamins and nutrients in there, and as well with the avocado there's so many healthy fats that are really good for your skin and your hair as well. And then the olive oil, the little bit of olive oil in the dressing is really nice at just keeping your skin very plump and very healthy looking. So it's a great meal if you're feeling like your skin is a bit run down. Now for me, one of the most important aspects of keeping your skin very stress-free is just taking a bit of time for yourself, whether that's in the evenings or if you have a few hours in the day to take off, or if you're having a day off or a week off if you're lucky enough, and just really treating yourself, having a bit of pamper if that's your kind of thing, sitting down with a good book, a good TV series. I am obsessed with Scandal at the moment. It's just my favourite programme. I want to be Olivia Pope, and I also would like a Prada handbag with that, but it's just a great thing to sit down and watch a few episodes and really just take some time to chill out. One of the other things I really enjoy doing when I have some time to myself is painting my nails, and it sounds very simple and some people probably just paint a couple of coats on and run out the door. It's not really a big deal to them, but I really like to take some time and do a good manicure, file them down, put some nice colours on there, and I just find it so calming and relaxing and very zen feeling, because you're really just taking time and concentrating on doing something that isn't kind of too stressful, and you know, you don't have to think too much about it. So give me a nail polish, an episode of Scandal, and I am happy. I think that's my favourite way to just relax and really unwind after a long day, and I think it's really important to take that time for yourself just so that you don't bubble over and become too stressed out and then have it noticeable in your skin. So those are just a few of my favourite tips for dealing with stressed out sensitive skin. I hope you enjoyed watching that. If you have any really good tips of your own, please leave them in the comments below so we can all have a good read of them, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you soon. Bye!